Yeah. Morning, say well on the PCT. It's 10:27, Wednesday the 27th. I don't know if you can see me or not with the sun behind me here. Don't know if you can or not, but I think I'm going to turn the corner here pretty quick though. Change of plans and complete rookie mistake. Oh, I should have brushed this out this morning. Combed it out this morning. It looked a little crazy. One of my micro spikes broke on Glen Pass coming off the pass. I was walking way up towards the top, the Lyle Traverse, and I was walking along, and all of a sudden I slipped, and I realized I only had one micro spike on. So I hiked back up the hill, got it, tried to put it back on again, realized it was broken. So I kept the right side on until I do the rock scramble, then I came down. So what had happened is that I got those micro spikes 5 years ago when I did the PCT in 2021, and I also started with size 13.5 of shoes in 2021, but upgraded and switched to a 15 in 2021. So ironically, in 2021, I never used my micro spikes. Never used them, never needed them. No big deal. You can hear the jet sweat above me here. It looked like F-35s or F-15s. So I never, I swear I used them once or twice, maybe on the back side of Forester, the north side of Forester, but I can't remember. But so get up Glen Pass, put them on, fucking things won't fit, they're too small. So I got them just on the edges of my shoe, my toes, my heel, and I figured they'll do. It didn't work. One broke, then the other didn't. So in camp last night, I was at the foot of Pinchot Pass. I cut on the outside of the micro spikes. There's like a rubber structure, and you still have the cable to tighten it, which is cool. So I cut the rubber structure, figuring okay, I can use that. Then last night it snowed a couple inches up there, and today it's supposed to snow in between today and tomorrow, anywhere between 6 and 20 inches. So there you go. I should have checked my shit out before I got on trail. I should have checked my micro spikes. It's one of the things you don't use that often, but you really need them up here. You have to use them. You start heading up the passes, you can't. You can go up there without them, but you're definitely taking a risk. So I decided to bounce out. I'm kind of going backwards here a bit, and because two reasons why. My micro spikes are not going to be effective, and with the potential of 20 inches coming in here, I need them. So I'm not afraid of the weather. It was a combination of those two things. I need that equipment to work, and I need it to work. So there's like 3 miles from Roads End, the start of the Roads End Trail, which is the Ray Lakes Loops. I'm gonna jump on that, hike out 15 to Roads End, and then it's a 32-mile trek to Kings Canyon National Park, the visitor center there. Hopefully there'll be enough traffic on there I can hitch a ride. Then the next step will be get a shuttle down to the Fresno REI. Hopefully, Cam's gonna call them today, see if they do. Hopefully they actually have a pair of 15 micro spikes. Most people don't care things for 15s. I have to special order my shoes and everything, so, and my socks. So hopefully, fingers crossed they have one. Then depends on how long that takes, depends on where I jump back in. There are some options, jump right back in here again if I can get in here. It's kind of hard to get in here though. Number two, jumping VBR. I'm okay with jumping ahead, skipping. I hate skipping those passes, but I did them all before, so I'm okay with jumping ahead a little bit. But we will see. If I don't get the micro spikes, then I have to make a decision. I'm supposed to meet bonus time at Mammoth on 3rd and 4th. We're supposed to hike north from the 4th on Mammoth from Reds Meadows. So I'll have to look at the terrain, see if it's actually doable without micro spikes. I think that terrain up there, up north, does get a little bit easier, a little more forgiving. And I have my ice axe. And I have everything else I need, so we'll see. So, epic failure, but not a total epic failure. It's just a rookie mistake. In the Army, it's stupid. You got pre-combat checks and you got pre-combat inspections. As a company commander, I did it to my troops. Probably I needed someone to do that for me. All right, let me get at it. That's a big one right there, mountain chicken. She's got a little baby with her too. What's up, girl? What's up, guys? I'm not gonna bother your little one. You only got one baby? There's a little baby right there. You're good. I'm not gonna hurt you. I think I know why they call this place Kings Canyon. Ooh, and the snow's coming in. Check those out. A whole bunch of them. Got one big old bear there eating grubs. I don't know how close the trail comes to her, him or her, but hopefully not too close. Oh, that's a big bear. That's a big one. Here's my real look. I just saw something moving up there. Sure enough, that's a bear. Nope. Stay away, cubby. Ah, shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. She's got a cub. I don't know where I'm getting all pissed. It's one little section here. There's a bear and her cub on the other side, and there's a deer right there grazing right next to him. That mama bear, yeah, I went pissed her off when I saw the cub sitting there. I'm like, okay, time to get the heck out of here. I already got to keep my eyes open now. I'm surprised it took me that long to really have a good spot on the bear in the Sierras here, because she was a pretty one too. Beautiful looking, huge bear. She'd have me for lunch. I went trying to play with her cub. Awol. Still the same day. It is still Wednesday. It's pouring down rain. I'm pretty close to the end of this. Well, I think I got at least probably about 4 more miles to road's end. But it's cool. Wish you could see it. Hard to see it though. It's like a canyon. It's like we're coming to like a dead end of a canyon right here, which is really cool. But it's pouring down rain. Got all my gear on, gloves and everything, pants, which I never wear pants. I was sitting right at the Kings Ford, the Kings Creek, or Kings River, I'm sorry, I forgot what fork of it is, before I forded that river and had lunch, and then it started snowing. So I was like, I better start moving. So yeah, it's like half snow, half rain right here. I don't know what the elevation is. Down, looks like about 6,000 feet, so that's good. So hopefully it'll just be rain from here on. And I'm hoping it stopped. It looked like it's here to stay though. Yeah, and it was forded that creek. It was about right up to the bottom of my shorts. So it was pretty nippy. Okay, I'm gonna get back at it. Hey guys, this is Awol, not on the PCT. As you can see, I'm in a hotel room, and it is a yard sale. Drying out everything. I came down off the mountain yesterday. I got home, well, not home, I got to the hotel probably about 10 p.m. And I want to thank 6 wonderful guys, neat guys I met on trail. Ben, Aaron, Blake, Alec, Josh, and Ryan. Those young gentlemen from Southern California, I met them a couple times on trail. And as I stepped off the trail at Road's End, I was kind of stuck. I mean, I was in the middle of nowhere. I was hoping to catch a ride, and I was probably going to spend the night in the ranger shack there, completely soaked. Thankfully, I had one set of dry clothes that were inside a plastic bag there, inside my backpack. But those gentlemen, I met them a couple days before, and I met them that day again. They were camped up the trail. They decided to head on down the trail too, because I think they were getting tired of getting wet, and they had some interior wetness problems in one of their tents. So they came home. Came down the trail, got there maybe 30, 40 minutes after I did. Gave me a ride all the way down to Fresno, where I'm at now, where I had to go pick up some new microspikes from the REI. Got some new ones because my broken ones did not work anymore, so I can jump back on the trail. But the plan is to probably skip ahead to VVR. I'm just trying to work out the scheduling, the shuttle issues, to try to get it going. But once I get that going, I will be back on trail. But gentlemen, thanks a lot. I appreciate everything you did. That was a great drive home. It was a nice warm trip home to the hotel, and hope you guys made it home safely. But I'll add your pictures right after this. Thanks, guys. This is what your hotel room looks like after you walked 5 days, or 5 days, 5 to 6 hours in the snow and the pouring rain. Everything's hung out. Everything's trying to dry up. Hey guys, Awol, not on the PCT right now, actually in a hotel, kind of recovering from a couple rough days up in the hills in the Sierras. Microspikes. One of my microspikes actually failed on me, and then actually I tried to fix the right one to make it a little bit better, but it didn't work though. But these microspikes, they actually, you can see right here, they broke. This one broke on this one, and it broke on this side too. It broke in 2 different areas. So I cut this one to kind of help expand it a little bit. The problem was though that I had these microspikes for about 5 years, and I think originally maybe they fit my shoes, or maybe they're always too small for my shoes, because they're size large in the yak tracks. In the all other different microspikes are usually up to 13, but I wear a size 15. So I think originally these were too small, but they had some flexibility, some elasticity that actually worked, and I can usually use my shoes. But with my Brooks Cascadia size 15, these do not work anymore. So when I put these suckers on Glen Pass, they fell apart, and they actually broke right there. I was walking along for a little bit, and I slipped, and I looked, and my left one was actually gone. I had to walk back up the mountain to get my left one. The right one stayed on kind of half of my shoe, but didn't work really well though. So luckily I was able to pick up another pair, different brand. They're a little more flexible. So it might just been the fact is that they were a little too small for my shoes in the first place. And it kind of broke right here too on the right one. And that it had been sitting in my bag for probably 3 to 4 years doing nothing. And this elasticity kind of didn't really kind of hold up to themselves. These ones are pretty good. I've tried them on my shoes already. I'm going to take them back out again. I will need those for the rest of the time up in Sierras. But always good reminder, keep an eye, test out your equipment before you go, test it out thoroughly before you go, every single piece of your equipment, because you don't want it to fail on the top of a huge pass like this did on Glen Pass. Just a good tip. A novice mistake on my part, but a good learning example without a tragic ending. Thank you. Go Canes.
This kid, we give him a ride to where the rest of his unit was, and this kid says, we're asked, oh man, hey, were you ever thinking about enlisting, you know, after you're done with ROTC? And he says, well, I don't know, I guess we'll see depending on who.
The infamous drive to VBR. There it goes. Yeah. Oh, it's a little skinny guy. Only one. No, there's that one right there. Oh, there you go. He's one. Good. Oh, man. This is like a crazy road.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother. All right. Back at it. Afternoon, it's Awol. Slightly on, slightly off the PCT right now. I'm actually at it's Saturday the 30th. I'm at Vermilion Valley Resort, watching a bald eagle fly right over there. Do a little fishing. This is Lake Thomas Edison or Thomas Edison Lake, whatever. I forgot that was actually called here, but yeah, here at VBR. I worked my way around throughout the snow. Got up the snow back a couple days ago. Worked my way out through Road's End, Kings Canyon National Park. Got the ride with the gentleman that I spoke about it in an earlier video, and got down to Fresno. Was able to purchase a new pair of micro spikes. They're not the exact size, but they will work for the rest of the trip. So I got those down, and then I'm trying to work the shuttle with VBR. You can't get a hold of anybody. You can't get anybody to respond back to them. It's the company that is contracted, well, not contracted, but works in association with VBR. Unfortunately, it sounds like that company has changed hands. So hopefully the new ownership will get on board and start answering their phone and get you and support us as we come up here to VBR. So thankfully, ran into Eric. Eric was a soldier of mine. We served together in Afghanistan, 2007, 2008. So 19 years ago. He lives there in the Fresno area. He gave me a ride up the hill, which was really nice. So I'm here now. It's Saturday afternoon. I'll probably just chill on Sunday up here, kind of get my body to kind of reacclimate a little bit, and then I'll roll out on Monday morning after breakfast. They actually start breakfast here, so have a good breakfast Monday morning and head out and start heading that way. There's a couple different ways to get out of here, a couple different trails. I'll stick with the main trail that goes along that parallels the lake. end up kind of where the water taxi was, which they don't run anymore. And then I'll start to take a left turn, start pushing myself north on the PCT. One big pass coming up, Silver Pass, but I've got all my equipment, so I'm ready for that, so no problem at all. And the weather does look good for the next couple weeks, which is nice. A lot of the hikers that were here, they actually are the ones where got stuck out in the snow. And they said there was a good couple feet of snow up on Mirror Pass, so it wasn't several feet of snow, not just a little dusty. It was a real deal up here. So, all right, I'm gonna go chill out and relax my tent, and just want to say I'm back out here. I'll be back out here in a couple days, moving north. So, see ya. I'm done, bitches. Motherfucker!